address, from education and the economy to homeland security and the fight against terrorism. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine joins us live now in Southeast Washington with reaction. Senator Kaine, thanks again for joining us this morning. First, I want to get your thoughts.
Absolutely.
The president's speech last night.
You know, it was a moving one. It was his last of 8, and you could tell that mattered to him, and it was a lot of emotion in the room. But I really liked the way he structured the speech with 4 questions about our future. How do we build a sustainable economy? How do we leverage technology to solve problems, not widen gaps? How do we have the right leadership role in the world without being the world's policeman? And finally, how do we have a politics that is equal to our best, not at the lowest common denominator? And those were the 4 themes that I think were very, very important.
It did feel different from the beginning, and we knew it would be different, that he would set this up. Not so much pleading Congress to get things done, but as you said, more of kind of asking some questions in terms of what can we do as a body moving forward.
Absolutely, although within each section, within each question, there were items, to-dos for us and for him. So, for example, he called strongly on Congress, which I've been doing for now a year and a half, that if Congress thinks that ISIS is a threat to the United States, Congress should finally have a vote to declare war. We started this war in August of 2014. It's Congress's responsibility to declare war, but so far what Congress has wanted to do is just criticize the president, but then hide under their desks rather than having a war vote. And he challenged Congress and said, you're not supporting the troops that are in harm's way if you won't stand up and be held accountable for this. So in each of the questions, he put issues on the table, the challenge of gun safety and reasonable rules, the continuing need to be about strong diplomacy and build an economy that works for everybody. He had some specifics, but he was putting them into a bigger theme, looking not just for the next year, but for the next 5 or 10 years. And I thought that was effective.
Moving down the road, yes. I know you brought with you a special guest last night. Tell us about that.
I did. Don Flattery of Northern Virginia was a guest of mine, and Don, a really wonderful man. He and his family, they had a horrible loss. Their 26-year-old son, who was a UVA grad, went to Gonzaga High School here in the area, died of a prescription opioid overdose. And Don has taken that painful experience and used it to try to educate others about the dangers of overdoses. In Virginia now, there are more drug overdose deaths in a year than there are deaths by automobile accident. It's a scourge all across the Commonwealth and all across the country. And the President mentioned this in the second paragraph of his speech, a problem that we need to tackle, a culture of overprescription of pain medications that we need to tackle as a nation. So I brought Don to honor him for his wonderful work.
We appreciate you bringing that to our attention as well. And thanks again for your time, and always appreciate your insights.
Absolutely. Glad to be with you.